stunning. You blithering fools. There's nothing suicidal about me. You're just jealous. You want to steal my glory. You want to live life in my place. You want to know what my dreams are so you can take stolen money from my house and build it and feel like me. You can never be me. You even stole my DNC, you call it Democratic National Convention slogan, "We fight, we win." No, I went to my family that the government got wired on the 4th of July picnic. And we cracked a joke about the president's office nobody wanted. So I cracked a joke and said, I'll take the job. I have a niece named Crystal. She always say, she like to fight. I said, well, I don't need nobody to campaign for me. Just get a microphone to my niece Crystal and let her say to the people when they ask what qualifies me for the job, hand her the mic and she would say, she like to fight. So you stole that not once but twice. When the Barack Obama term or slogan was yes we can, that's something that I used to say in the house about, I think when Peter Jennings was alive, maybe about 17, 18 years ago, so to say. I saw a journalist report on why do Caucasian kids misbehave so badly in a grocery store. And a Caucasian little girl looked like she was about 7 years old, and a little boy looked like he was about 5 years old. So the reporter, I remember that he was a blonde male, gave the little girl the mic and asked her, why do you tear up the grocery store like that? The little Caucasian girl said, because we can. And I'm the kind of person, if I hear something that's funny, I'll adopt it and, just keep it in my life as a term or metaphor or slogan, whatever you call it. And I will make a joke out of it every now and then. And also, if I'm watching TV or something. And I think it was at that point, you probably had my household wired. And I think that's where Barack got his term, what you call it when you come up with your government term, or slogan, your motto. I always knew something was close, to what I say in privacy. So now you done did it again. My term, not for our president office, but we were cracking presidential jokes. Nobody wants a job because you get assassinated and stuff. And people think that they have a right to your bones, not just your privacy. They want to control your house. They're too demanding. And you don't want to be bothered with them, period. They need to be thankful that they got somebody in charge to work with them. But they're violent, unpredictable. They could do good, and they could do bad too. And they'll take a shot at you. Why do you want that job? So the job was a joke subject that came up on the 4th of July. So I was like, well, vote for me because I like to fight. My niece said I like to fight. So yeah, listen, everybody need help, even those in the government. They need to be inspired. They got pressure on them and whatever. Everybody need to be helped. But don't come over here putting your foot on my life, actually in great admiration of me. But you're not gonna miss that. You're gonna take everything I do and compliment yourself with it. Take every money and everything that belonged to me and put out things that I would have done, live life in my place. I don't want nobody living life in my place. I don't want nobody taking my term, walking in your own secret admiration as me. You ain't me, and I don't want to be you. So come up with your own term, and stop stealing stuff from my house and terminate people out of my privacy because they want to know too much. They are unpredictable, some good, some bad, They can have favor for you today and kill you by noon, by the evening, before that settled in. And you don't want to work with people like that, They think they have a right to every part of your life, including your bones, to decide whether you come and go where you're going and is you going to live, is you going to die. Listen, God have to get control of these people and the government too. You don't let them have their way if they were a threat to your life. You terminate them out of my privacy, and this is a good start for you to gain control back over them. They want to gather themselves together in darkness, break the law, be intruders, invade my privacy. This is the perfect time for you to get up and reclaim your authority. Don't let them be insubordinate against you like that and force darkness and crime on somebody else's life. You take it out their pocket. You take it out their American account, You make them pay for what they do. You don't let them have their way. And that's what the problem is in this country and in this world. You know, they think they have the right. Now, if somebody did something wrong and you got together and you were sensitive on that thing, that can be understood. But when they get together and demand that you break the law against somebody, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know a doggone thing about no karmas other than a rumor. And I don't have no karmas. Nobody ever said anything in my life to me about any kind of witchcraft or karmas until I started acting in the days of Bill Clinton with the U.S. government, letters corresponding, in the days of Bush Jr. Your witchcraft flooded my life. Karmas is coming from you. You was corrupt. You was a cesspool. So they're dealing with a lot, but the question is they willfully victims of witchcraft and cesspool spirits and stuff, or unwillful? You know, if somebody is unwilling to be attacked by somebody else's witchcraft, you don't want to put your foot on that person. And that kind of person is me. But if somebody is willfully dealing in that stuff and love it, they don't have the right to put it on you. So people don't know the difference of nothing, whether the witch is you or something somebody put inside of you. You know, that's why we always have to pray. And you know, I know how to get stuff out of me by fasting. But God said, I will not put more on you than what you can bear. Well, you're a God. How do you know what we can bear? The downhill road is crowded. And yes, you do put too much on us. Yes, dealing with this mess, you fast, pray, get your spirit clean today. They'll be back next month sometime. Spirit wars, spirit attacks and stuff. Yes, this is too much on us. So people don't know what they're talking about. I'm not your witch. I don't deal in no witchcraft. And before interacting with the government, I was anonymous. Nobody ever heard anything about me. Nobody knew anything about me, other than I did positive things in the lives of people that you said wild you. Because I wild you, don't give you the right to bombard my life, to flood my life, to crowd my life, to demand my privacy. You know, I don't want you nowhere near me because you're unpredictable, you know, in a way that, let's just, how do you say, draw a truce, you know. Don't be in my privacy. You're not welcome. Don't smile. Don't gloat. You know, I don't owe you nothing. And I'm not posting anything, recipes or anything for you. I'm just posting them just because I could talk about anything I want to talk about, you know. And whatever I cook in my kitchen, no, they don't care nothing about what I cook in my kitchen. They want control over my house to find something else that they can steal. No. Just find a way to terminate people out of my privacy. You know, that's all I ask. You know, and pay me what you owe me, what I'm asking for. I want to wake up and spend my own money and not you. You are not me. You government folk, you're not going to continue to live life in my place. You're not going to continue to mock me by partying in my face. You know, I want everybody who caused this problem in my life, from the judge who gave you permission to open up my privacy without my consent. You know, I want you stripped of your belongings. You know, every business you open up in my name, Netflix, Wayfair, Tubi Television, TikTok, Pinduoduo, Temu, you know, you're supposed to work and earn your money in this world, not go around getting off on somebody else's household and splitting the buck of gossip and perversion. You know, there's not a filthy word under the sun that should be left out when I give a description of what you people have done to my household. And there's nothing funny about it. There's nothing excited about it. It's all out perverted, criminalistic, wrong, everything negative. There's nothing, you're never welcome in my privacy, ever. You never was and you never will be. And you didn't want anything against me yet. You know? If vain be the help of men, you know, got to go see what God can do. You know, he could be a little bit on the perverted side too. I go to fast and pray to him. He starts smelling at me and looking at me like I'm some kind of a appetizer or something. You know, you just can't imagine. And you know what? When he shined his face at me like that, it's him that's shining his face in your bosom as a people to treat me the same way. And no matter how much I scream, you're hurting me. He don't care. As long as in the end, he get overwhelming souls won to him, and she count me, you know. So I got a bet on my hands that I'm not afraid to believe that I'm gonna win it because I am. Yep. It's nice outside. People riding their bikes and stuff. You know, I want to get out and ride my bike too, but yeah, there'd be some shooting around here. Ride my bike in the living room or something. I want to go out and give me a cold Ginger Ale or something. You know, just in the mirror, you know, planning my makeup, redoing my eyes, my brows, lightening them up. I love me. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm not suicidal over nobody. I don't care what kind of spirit you try to put over here. Once I see who's doing it, you know, they used to say in the world back in the 80s, payback is a mug, MUG is a mug. Yeah, yeah. Your days of practicing witchcraft against God's people. You know, it's going to be good.